Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the flag bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guy's been on a 2-game slide since winning their opener a few weeks back. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guy's ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year cornerback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
52 blue. Set.
They go play action. Young. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down. And that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Black. Ready.
Young to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning, and I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And the talented young man took over as a full-time starter week 6 of last season, showed a ton of promise as a rookie, despite having minimal help around him. His talent and potential, vast. I expect him to have a huge second year in the NFL.
It's caught by Mike Evans. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Formation for the Patriots.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. This defense for the Patriots, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He may go. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And so back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's May. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now the first carry here for the running back. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Running out of the gun with ETN. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Another toe for ETN. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try.
A 21-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there. Open mount on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Etienne is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England's offense set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll throw with May. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 6. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The Patriots at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And 6.
From the shotgun, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. A give running right, Gibson. Shrugs him off. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 16-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Complete. It's Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. makes it 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
We often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime and make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series, so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. 36 yards on the play.
And the Panthers first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Let's go. Quick, yellow.
On first down, right back to ETN. And the second wave of tackles is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Ready.
In motion left, that's Thielen.
Ready.
Young working out of the gun. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He'll try to pick it up himself. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
Well, here's a first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Now he's going to step up and run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. May looking to run. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. Okay, Brandon, thank you. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jackson Smith-Njigba. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Seahawks are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
To the air, May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And out of bounds right around the 20. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now a handoff, Stevenson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. brings up 3rd and 2.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They're going on 4th down. May. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And they wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also 1st down. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Young takes it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Young from the shotgun. Goes down. It's a Patriots sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he hits him in stride. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on.
Ready.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Ready.
Second and 10.
In motion, the tight end.
1-yard line.
Ready.
Now Young. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Keon White got in there for the sack.
White.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. Third and long. Young to throw it. They'll find McMillan here. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Seibert able to knock this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. And he's got to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And a yard at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. And this offense on third down today, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Now 2nd and 9. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Red.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now, because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block. They'll have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's May. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Panthers, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.